just got back from the PFL semifinals in Nashville, Tennessee. Heavyweights and the women's flyweights. It was amazing. I am going to jump to the best fight of the night. A phenom that has won all of her fights, 13-0, Dakota Ditcheva. She fought Jenna Bishop in the semifinals, and it was an amazing fight. It went the way I predicted. Dakota Ditcheva obviously is a stand-up game girl. She likes to strike, she likes to Muay Thai kick, she likes to kickbox. Jenna Bishop, she's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and she needed to take her down. And what did Jenna do? She did take her down. She took her down once, and this was great because I wanted to see how Dakota would defend that. And defend she did. She was able to escape that takedown and take her up back into the ring and strike her. And I have to show you this one moment during the fight. It was phenomenal Muay Thai. This is a view from the top of the fight here. Dakota has just gotten out of her takedown, and she is going after her right now. She's controlling the cage, and she's going after Jenna right now. Oh, absolutely knees her across the chin. Then the classic thing is she's going, get up, I need more. Then comes in for a blow to her chin, and she's down. Had enough. It was an amazing fight. Dakota Ditcheva is a phenom, and you will see a lot of her in the future. I'm so excited for her. It was incredible, incredible night. The next fight was the women's flyweight division between Talia Santos and Liz Carmouche. It was a good fight if you like a whole lot of up against the fence. There was some ground game, some grappling involved, and some striking. In the end, as I predicted, Talia took it through decision, and I believe it was more significant striking that gave her the win. So Talia took it, and I predicted that. And I'm excited to see Talia Santos and Dakota Ditcheva go to the championship. That should be a very challenging fight for both the ladies. This next fight was the men's heavyweight division between Oleg Popov and Linton Vassell. If you recall in my last video, Oleg was number 2, Linton was 6. He came in because there were a couple of injuries and incidences where he became number 4 and fought Oleg in the semifinals. I predicted that Oleg was going to take him down fairly quickly in the fight. They did a little dancing in the ring, but for the most part, Oleg took him down and really basically held him there and wore him out. Ground and pounded, held him there, and Linton just gassed out. So Oleg did take the win, unanimous decision in 3 rounds. There we go. And most of the fight was just like that. It was a good fight, and I was very happy that Oleg won. So that was my prediction, and it came true. The nice part about being in the fights is that you can actually speak to the fighters. And I spoke to Oleg right after his win. What a nice guy. Of course, I had to have an interpreter, but he was so kind to stop and chat with me. We met, chatted, and I hope someday I'm going to be able to interview him. He was super great. This next fight was between Denis Goltsov and Tim Johnson. As you recall, Tim Johnson came in halfway through the season and won his first fight in the season, and now he was up against Denis Goltsov. Denis is a seasoned fighter. He's been fighting for the championship now, I think 2 or 3 times. He's almost had it. So I absolutely predicted that Denis was going to take that. He was a favorite of minus 660. So he took him down to the ground through his Sambo skills, and he just absolutely wore Tim Johnson out. Ground and pounding him until the ref called it. And so Denis did win by TKO. This was a great fight. I predicted that Denis would win by this method, and he did. I'm very excited to see Denis and Oleg for the championship. I don't know. That's going to be a very good fight. On a personal note, I was thrilled. This was my first PFL fight, and I was very impressed with professionalism and everything they presented there at the PFL. They did such a great job Great fighters, a great presentation, good music, wonderful announcers. I had the privilege of meeting a lot of the fighters. It doesn't hurt to have front row seats. So I've got up and personal with a lot of the fighters, and it was really a great time. And I'm very excited because now I have media credentials. I will probably start interviewing the next fight in Florida. I will be there, and hopefully I'll have the privilege and honor to interview some of these fighters. So make sure you stay tuned because you will see me there at Hollywood, Florida, watching this fight and also interviewing some of these fighters. One of the fun things as well for that fight is Randy Couture. I had the honor and privilege of meeting him, and Michael Chandler was there as well. So it was fun to see some of the UFC fighters. I am very, very excited to do this. It's a privilege to be part of the PFL family. Thanks so much for watching. So if you want to see some of the highlights as well, go to my social media, Instagram, MMA.hotlips, and you can see a lot of the footage and personal footage that I took there at the fights. I so appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so when I launch a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks so much for watching. MMA Hot Lips out.